when it comes to this situation. Like, I respect Drake's talent and skill as a songwriter.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So, Universal Music Group has officially responded to Drake's lawsuit involving Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us diss track, accusing Drake of attempting to save face in the wake of losing a rap beef to Kendrick Lamar. According to Billboard, the record label filed a motion on Monday, March 17th, to dismiss the lawsuit, calling Drizzy's accusations against them meritless, as he filed the defamation lawsuit due to the public embarrassment he endured. So the motion read, plaintiff, being Drake, one of the most successful recording artists of all time, lost a rap battle that he provoked and in which he willingly participated. Instead of accepting the loss like the unbothered rap artist that he often claims to be, he has sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to salve his wounds.
Yeah.
As it is approaching to that time, I'm curious, what was the energy like internally when the Kendrick versus Drake battle first kicked off? And let's talk about specifically what that verse.
It had been bubbling for a while.
Right.
You know what I mean? We was pretty closed mouth about it. Didn't say much. You'll hear little subliminals. But I got to the point now where I'm like, I'm going to speak on it if somebody asks me.
Right.
Because now it's about legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, usually we just let things go how they go.
Right.
We know what the truth is or whatever, but now it's like, okay, I speak on certain things. So I was, I think I was just getting ready to go out of town on tour with SZA when Dada came by the studio. So I didn't see him. I missed him. Mm-hmm. And he played the record for Top. You know what I mean? And I talked to Top. He told me a little bit about the record. Then I hit Dot. Mm-hmm. I'm like, it's going down? He said, yeah, let's see what's up.
Hey, what was his demeanor?
Laughing.
See, that just makes it even more crazy. Yeah. What you mean laugh? Just this is...
People think that it's so serious and this whole thing. Like, right. That stuff is funny. This nigga's from Compton, California, bro.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where you grew up at, it's serious over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You getting shot at. You getting home invasions. You getting gang wars. Nigga, we talking about music, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's like, it's funny.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I hear the record, I'm like, yeah, it's up. It's go time now, baby. But it's still for fun in the spirit of competition.
Right.
All right, here you go, nigga. Ain't no big three. Mm-hmm. It's this.
What was your impression when you heard first person shooter? Did you hear it at that point? Or was it even on your radar? I know you got a lot of responsibilities as working with SZA, but was that something that came on your radar at first too?
Honestly, not in that way.
Right.
I heard it. But I mean, the nigga Drake do so many subliminal shots, it's like, I can't keep up. Like, for real.
These are facts.
And they dope too. Don't get me wrong. Like, the boy can rap for sure. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I can't keep up and try to keep dissecting everything that's being said.
Right.
But Dot felt the way.
Oh yeah, he sure did. And you know what I loved about, because it's funny. Here we are. You know, today's the 18th of April. Mm-hmm. Look at God. That's how I know God got a sense of humor.
What? It's the anniversary or something?
Tomorrow is the day that the first song or the first response, I guess you could say it, from Drake, Push Ups, dropped.
Oh, for real?
April 19th.
That's crazy.
God got an amazing sense of humor. And I'm sitting here in front of Punch right now one time. Come on. So that dropped. And yeah. I got my own theories about things. I'll reserve them because I already got videos. But when I saw the first song, the same question I had about when I was watching this battle with Rum Nitty and Daylight, and he brought your name up, and I said, there's certain things we just don't do. It's certain things I came up. Like I said, I'm not a street dude, but there's certain things that I just say,
yeah.
Certain things you just don't do. And when I see things, my skin starts to crawl.
Right.
When I heard some of the things being said in push-ups, my skin starts to crawl because I'm like, now I don't think I don't think Drake was able to decipher the difference between when Dot says a friendly fade, and when things can get personal.
Right, for sure.
Now that we know things are kicking off, what's kind of your response in seeing push-ups?
My first response was, it's not enough. It's not enough. It was cool. It's cute. I see where you're going.
Right.
But those angles not going to be enough. Hey, as simple as that.
Rage on full display is what I call that. This is a light skin term.
I call it the white flag.
Hit the button, please, sir. Hit the button, please, sir.
Somebody gonna have to tell me.
It felt like it because he said, y'all got this shit burnt the heck out. I said, oh, come on now.
Yeah, it was, I mean, just to be transparent, my honest opinion. And two, for the record, I got to say, I'm probably the most unbiased when it comes to this situation. Like, I respect Drake's talent and skill as a songwriter, as a MC.
Right.
You know what I mean? All the success he had. Even conversations I've had with him, like, always been a cool dude. Like, I had to clear the scissor record for him or whatever. So, like, I don't have no beef or malice towards him.
Right.
It's that he's battling my guy. So,
what you think is going to happen?
It's up.
You would do the same thing.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? But when I heard that record, it felt like defeat. Like, he felt exhausted.
Yeah.
Like, vocally on the record. That's why after I heard it, I wouldn't put good battle.
Oh, you put that on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. It did feel like, I mean, he did that at a time where it was like the other record was taken off in a way where even if that wasn't a diss song, that would become the primary focus of whatever company is attached to it, because that song took off with gasoline draws. Here's my theory on Hard Part 6, which I thought was really interesting. After, as the West Coast might say, after Kendrick marked that nigga out, I'm just playing. After Not Like Us drop, and he said, this person in the crew, this person doing this person doing this, I mean, I feel this way about you. Drake decided to do his own addition to the Hard Part series, which anybody who's a fan of Kendrick understands how important these records are, as almost like photos in a photo album.
Yeah, for sure.
To remind you of where I'm at, right? And as he gets to Hard Part 6, soul calling again. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Oh, no, he gone. He gone. Okay. No, so he might have butt dialed me. But as we talking about Hard Part 6, I thought was really interesting is this. This is my theory. Hard Part 6 was him and his white flag, but he also was, at that time, starting to like kind of like deny whatever people may be saying about him or what they interpret as the record as. And he's like, nah, that, you know, I would respect that record you got if it wasn't full of lies. And he just talked about him. He defended him at a time after his whole label got called out. All his label mates got called out. He didn't say nothing about them and his crew.
Yeah.
I listened to Hard Part 6, the real Hard Part 6, and Kendrick makes it all. Because when I seen it, I was like, oh, shit, we ain't done. And then I heard it and I said, what a masterful move. Not even move, but what a masterful, not even move. That's not the word. What a gesture. Because at that point in time where everybody is focused on what is this going to be about, he tells you what it's really about.
Yeah, for sure. And that's just a testament to who he is. Like, that didn't have nothing to do with Drake's record.
I'm sorry. Soul just clarified. He said, I said paraplegic. Both hands in the pot like a paraplegic. He said what you meant was ambidextrous.
Yeah.
Okay. You said just being funny. Okay. He had to clarify. I'm sorry, Solo. I had to make sure that you know, he like, don't play with my words.
That's funny.
But I'm sorry. You were saying that record. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. They didn't have nothing to do with each other. There wasn't a response because you did that. I'm gonna do it this way. It was, the heart is all about the heart.
Right.
The feeling where I am. what I've been through since the last time you heard from me.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the biggest things was he left the label to start his own company.
Right.
So what he did was gave backstory and context to what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's what the heart is always about. If you go back and listen to him,
Mm-hmm.
it's from album to album what was going on in that transition period.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have a favorite heart of the series?
That one now, 1.6.
Yeah.
Like, I love all of them,
Right.
really, but just on the whole team,
Right.
like, it just felt so much